ground.
What's going on, football fans? It is Derek P. Fields, and welcome to the Gridiron Blitz. We are once again on location, still dropping content for y'all. I wanted to talk to you about Darius Slay. Darius Slay is doing good things. You know, he's practicing. He's putting in work. Now, he didn't show up to voluntary OTAs, and he didn't show up to mandatory minicamp, but he did show up to somebody's graduation party. All right. Thank you, Darius Slay, for being a model citizen and an even better Detroit Lion when it comes to your fans. Appreciate you and appreciate that. But how about you stay in shape and you get ready to come for training camp? My issue with Darius Slay, we talked about this before. We talked about Snacks Harrison. One thing about Snacks is kind of, he drop a nugget on a tweet in the nugget, and he come with something else every now and then. Real vague stuff. You know what I'm saying? Darius Slay is all over whatever social media you have. Darius Slay is he's on Twitch, he's on Instagram, he's on YouTube, he's on Facebook, he's on Twitter, he's on any social media, you name it, he's on there. But Darius Slay, you got 1 month exactly from the posting of this video to come to training camp. Now, everybody's a little torn on this. Most people think, oh, Darius Slay is going to show up. I personally don't think that him or Snacks will show up. It has come out now that this is about money, so we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to. It's been reported by ESPN, NFL Network, Detroit, whatever you can find. It's been reported that this is now a contract dispute. There was an article that came out yesterday about, hey, will Darius Slay be traded, or will Bob Quinn basically continue to deal with this? Because it is certified now that this is about money. So I want to know. We talked about this in depth, individually, on the round table. Some of us think Darius Slay is going to show up. I personally don't believe him or Snacks will show up to training camp. That's why the Lions possibly are trying to get this other fellow, okay, that played for the Broncos last year. Still working out a deal with him. Haven't heard anything since Friday, or whether or not they're doing it or not. But maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that Darius Slay can be everywhere else but where he's supposed to be. Darius Slay has one job, and that's to show up to training camp. Okay? Because that's actually when the season begins. Rashawn Melvin, Aurarie, Tease Tabor, Jamal Agnew. Is somebody else going to step up and replace this guy? Because I'm 95% sure that Darius Slay and Snacks Harrison will hold out. I want to know what you guys, the Detroit Lions YouTube fan base, how do you feel about this? Are they going to come? Is it too early? Yeah, Derek, you're overreacting. Okay. Am I, though? I want to be overreacting. I want them to show up. That's the only thing I want them to do. But it has come out now that this is about money. We need Darius Slay, and we need Snacks Harrison to decide what they want to do. They're trying to plan for their future. They're trying to get that guaranteed money. I think it's a little too early for that. This time next year. Maybe it's because of the lockout. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're deciding to do this, because nothing's guaranteed. Whenever this thing happens, they want to have their money in the bag, I guess. I don't know. I believe that the Detroit Lions are prepared for a holdout. It's no coincidence that this guy from Denver was brought in. There's no coincidence at all that this guy from Denver, he doesn't have a stellar career, but he's a placeholder until they figure this thing out. He might step up and be the man. I don't know. He's no Snacks, that's for sure. We need Snacks. We need Slay. Okay, but we will push on without them. We absolutely, the Detroit Lions organization, will push on without them. What do they say? Next man up. So I want to hear it in the comments. What do you think? Is this thing getting serious? Okay, now, like I said before, we still have 1 month exactly before training camp. And if Darius Slay doesn't show up, please believe me, I will be saying I told you so. And I want you guys, if he shows up, to be like, I told you so. It doesn't matter. What I know is that I want to be wrong and I want you guys to be right. But if he doesn't, please believe that I will tell you that I called this. Absolutely. But that ain't me being arrogant, though. It's just me, I'm just using my little eyes to just be like, yeah, it's going to happen. But like I said, in a game like this, who's wrong? Who's the loser in this situation? I don't mind being a loser in this situation, because that means that my top cornerback and my top defensive run stuffer is on the team and ready to play. And that's what I want to see. So anyway, guys, my name is Darius P. Fields. This is the Gridiron Blitz. Make sure you subscribe. Click that link below for all DSA members. Make sure to ring that notification bell and enable all notifications so you won't miss another one. Darius P. Fields is out. Peace. Go Lions.